Hello everyone. So today we are going to see the GFG problem of the day, and the problem is remove all the occurrence of duplicates in a linked list. So here it is given like a sorted linked list, and we have to delete the all the nodes which are coming in duplicate occurrence, and whatever the numbers appears once, we have to add we have to consider that only in the linked list. So here we have the output as 23 and 35 because these are only the numbers which came only for once. So 23 came once, 28 came two times, and then 25 came one, and then these are also coming for duplicate number of times. That's why we are not uh, adding them, not at once also. So here, and the in the second example, when we are seeing all the numbers have came for more than once, that's why the list is totally empty. So here the expected time complexity is big O of n, and auxiliary space is big O of 1, and constraints are given like the list size will go from 1 to 10 to the power 5. So by seeing the auxiliary space needed here, big of 1 means constant. We can't use any data structure to store our values inside that. So we have to do work on the root node only. We can't use list to store the values. We can't use a set or a hash map. So basically we have to think some intuition such that we can run over the root node, and we can get the nodes which are coming for just once. And yeah, so to solve this problem, I have solved this problem, and I have done some mistakes. I will share those mistakes because I have learned from them, and that mistake, not repeating those mistakes, will be very beneficial when we are solving for the future questions. Here I am going to take a temporary node which is root only, and then I'm going to take a previous node, and that is going to be root only. And yeah, we are going through the root node, traversing in the root node, and uh, we are going to store the numbers which came for once inside the temp node. Yeah, and previous is going to take care of the node which is coming in the previous node before the root traversal. Yeah, so as I'm going to code, I will explain each and everything. Yeah, so let's start it. So I will traverse in the root until it is getting to null, and previous will be root, and we will traverse the time as many times the root node is root node's data is equal to the previous node's data. So here I have, let's suppose I am in the root node this one, and I have taken care of this as a previous, and then the root node will go to root node, this node, and previous will stay here only, while the root will come here, and then it will check whether a previous is equal to this one or not. If it is so, then we are going to take care, like we are going to count how many times it is coming. So yeah, so we will take here root is not null, and root dot data is equal to previous dot data. We will traverse in the root and make root is equal to root dot next. At the same time, we are going to count how many times the repetition occurs, because if we are in the current node, let's suppose I am starting from here, then it will traverse till the nodes which are equal, right? And it is going to count all the values. So it has taken care of all the counts, how many times it will get repeated. And then if count is equal to 1, then only we are going to make temporary dot next is equal to previous, because if the previous node came only for once, then root will go to another node which is not having the equal value, and this count will be only one, and that's why we are going to make temporary dot next to the previous, and then we are going to make sure that temp is equal to temp dot next. If it is not like count is not equal to 1, then we are just going to take temp dot next is equal to null, because we have not get anything to be added after temp. So after that we are just going to return the value of uh, sorry, we have traversed the temp node as well, so we can't return the value of temp head node. So before doing that, we have to initialize another answer node which is holding the value of temp, and then we are going to return the answer value. So let's run it and see how it's working. Okay, so here we can see like 111 came for multiple times, then 3 came, then 5 also coming for multiple times. So here when we are seeing like, yeah, I'm doing a mistake, that one is also getting added while one should not be added, right? One is having repeated value, and except the first value's repetition, all the repeated value get not included in our answer, right? So we can see like we have to remove some doing some operations such that the first element which is getting repeated, that should not be included in our answer. So if we want to take, if we try to take the temporary node as null and we will try to modify that, then there will be so many complications. Like if it is like we are going to take temp as null, then it will be like, okay, we have to make sure that answer then answer is holding temp value and temp value is null. So when we are going to return answer, then it is going to return just null. We will not have any value, so we will make sure that it should have value. So here it doesn't matter like what the first value is, so because we can't take a null value for the temp, that's why we are just using a node which is holding some value, whatever value we can give. Yeah, and after that we are just going to have answer dot next as our answer, because it is a node which starts, and we are just appending some value in the temporary node, and then we are just going to start with the first node itself, because if we are going to give the value of first node in the temporary, it will add the first node inside the temporary, and it will neglect all the repeated value after that. So in that case we can't neglect the first values repetition as well, so we are just giving another node to the temp, and then we are just returning answer dot next. So let's now run it and see how it's working. Yeah, now we can see like all the first nodes which is repeated, it is not now included, and all the values which are repeated in the last also, those are also not included. So let's submit it. So let's summarize once. So here we are using a temporary node, and this temporary node's value is getting uh, we are keeping that inside the answer to hold it, such that in time of returning we can return the answer value, and then we will traverse in the root node, and uh, current node will be stored in the previous, and then all the values of root node will be matched with the previous data, and then until it is getting a match we will count the values. If the count is 1, it means this is not having any duplicacy. Then we are just going to make sure that temp is pointing to the current node, because it is having only once, repetition is once, and then temp will be the same node. And if it is not so, then temp dot next will be null, because we are not knowing that what will be the next value. So that's why it is going to be null. And after that we are just going to return answer dot next, because uh, the value which we are added here is not part of our answer. That's why we are returning here answer dot next. So this was the summary of the solution, and yeah, let's go with the time complexity. Here we are traversing through the root node, and if it is having length n, then its time complexity is big O of n, and its space complexity is big O of 1, because we are not using any data structure to store values. And yeah, so I hope this was very helpful to you to understand the solutions and time complexity, space complexity as well. And thank you.